Hi, my name is
Hello.
Hi, my name is Christine.
Hi, my name is
And if you
Mary.
didn't know by now, we are indeed sisters, and we together co-host the wonderful podcast Dawson Cries. My sister Mary and I started this podcast so that we could talk to each other about glorious things like teenage fictional drama rather than crazy current events that drive us both up the wall. And we're, smack dab in the middle, rounding out toward the end of season 2 of Dawson's Creek, and we're really enjoying the ride. Things are getting pretty dramatic. This episode is, I believe, a turning point for one of the main characters we've gotten to know and are starting to really fall for. It's called The Reluctant Hero. And Mary, you're going to launch us right into the discussion.
I am. So, the episode opens on the man they love to hate, Dawson Leary. He's watching a movie, which he spends most of his time doing. It's Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. And he's not watching this with Joey. He's not watching this with his mom. No, he's watching it with Pacey, who is far more invested in the pepperonis in the pizza box than he is in the content on the screen. He can't relate to the heroism. He doesn't think that this is a movie that was made for him. And he describes himself as needless waste.
Oh, Pacey. Yeah, he's not.
It's very
It is
sad.
sad. I mean, it was funny because I feel that way about pizza, and I've never seen Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Although I know it's a classic.
I know. It made me think like, oh, I should probably
I
watch
know,
that.
me too.
People talk about it.
Someday. Put it on the list.
Now, what does stumble through the door is someone who is needlessly wasted. Jen. She comes rocking and rolling through the front door. She left her purse in his head. She reminded me in the morning. Wait, I think I'm going to vom. Pacey and Dawson are taking off her shoes, grabbing a garbage pail. I'm like, girl, you are a hot mess express. And I want to know, where is Grams? She is supposedly such a tough disciplinarian, and yet she's nowhere to be seen. And Jen is just running amok.
Yeah, it made me wonder if Jen is just, whenever she gets wasted, just like climbs up the ladder and is like, Dawson, I gotta sleep it off because Grams is gonna kill me. She's like...
Yeah, but she doesn't get in trouble for not going home
at night. She might be like, oh, I made a Bible study, friend, and we're gonna read, like, Luke chapter whatever.
Okay, Grams is naive, but she's not falling for that.
I know. Well, it's a good point. I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing.
I mean, she's been absent, Grams, ever since she blew up at Jen over the semen.
Oh, yeah, the semen. Vincent.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe she's like, I don't know, just distancing herself from Jen. Trying to give her the cold shoulder. But it doesn't seem like her style. It seems like she would just...
That's not good supervision.
She would just lean in and be like... I'm going to
get
you even more.
Get out the ruler.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
Meanwhile, at Dawson's house, Mitch is chillaxing, reading the paper with a cup of coffee. Dawson's like, hey, what are you doing here? And he's like, I'm moving out. It's like, doesn't look like it. Looks like you're moving back in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, really relaxed. Right? Yeah, just like, I was excited. I was like, oh, yay.
Yeah. I mean, talk about getting his son's hopes up. And how... I don't know. It just is odd.
Yeah.
It seems like Mitch is not interested in being in Dawson's... Like, he wants a divorce from Dawson, too.
Well, I didn't like that he kept calling himself, like, a friend.
I know.
That is
pathetic.
like the telltale sign of a bad parenting strategy. Like, you don't be your kid's friend. They can have their own friends. You got to be their parent. Like, you have to be responsible. Yeah. Like, you can be friendly, but you're more than a friend, you know? So...
We're more than friends. We're daddy's son pair.
Oh my god. I mean, that was upsetting. I was like, Mitch, you're just being bad.
He's all over the place when it comes to parenthood.
I know, yeah, like he has moments of like rage where he'll scream orders at Dawson, and other times and like what he said about sex, he was like, you should do it. Oh, never do it. It's like, he doesn't know what he wants.
I really don't like Mitch.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, Gail, I have a lot of respect for Gail. I know she's like the bad one because she cheated or whatever. But she's handling the situation as a mature adult should.
Graciously, and she's not putting Dawson in the middle of it.
No, I mean, she's there. She's, like, watches movies with him. She's emotional, but she's not, like, you know.
And she doesn't trash talk Mitch, really.
No, she doesn't do that. No, she still loves him. Like, she makes that pretty clear.
Right. Why? God only knows. And meanwhile, he's stealing his son's mail. He has to return an envelope to him. And who's it from?
Is this from
A
the
film festival.
Boston peeps?
From the Boston film. From the Boston
I was shocked.
Film
I was like, this is finally coming back.
Finally. But that's pretty true. When you submit somewhere, it just take a couple months to hear back. So that was, like, realistic.
Good point. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I mean, it reminded me of the little list that I made for Dawson, things to do, that I posted on Twitter. And he won the film festival, so I can check that one right off the list. Now he just needs to get a new wardrobe and lose that V card.
Oh, I thought that was going to happen this episode.
It's never. I don't think it's going to happen.
Becca,
I think season 20 is going to roll around and he's going to be
Dawson. I mean, Becca put us on, and I was like, oh, it's going to happen, like, soon.
I know. I really got my hopes up.
You know, if it doesn't happen at the kegs and eggs, I don't know
I know.
what's going to happen.
I know. You're going to be partying all night. You're on the rebound.
Yes. Jen is like,
God.
She's not, like, thirsty. She's, like, ready, but in, like, not a thirsty, crazy way. They seemed like a good, good couple this episode.
It seemed like they were going to have good friend sex.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it didn't happen.
Nope.
We'll get into it
They had
later.
good friend talk, but yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah. Then we got Pacey. He's getting some real smackdown from his guidance counselor. He's a true dick. That's what I wrote. Pacey's guidance counselor is a true dick. He says, most people with your academic record can't walk upright. Excuse you. That is so rude. I can't believe Pacey just took it. And neither could the counselor. He was like, no quick retort.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a good point. Yeah. I guess.
That was just so mean.
I mean, Pacey might just be really. It might be getting more real to him now that they're. Oh, no. They're young still. I don't know. I don't know why it was now.
I know, like, I think they're only sophomores still.
I think so.
It's like, this old gas bag needs to shut up. He needs to be more motivating.
Well, yeah, all the teachers...
He's another example of a really bad teacher.
They're just so condescending, and it's like, you're not doing your job. That's why these kids are failing. Exactly. You know, it's not all the teachers' fault, because, teachers have a tough job, but, like, Pacey's a smart kid.
Yeah, he just needs to be motivated in a different
way.
Which is kind of what happens here.
Yeah, and that's what Andy kind of told him. She's like, well, Einstein failed because he was bored. It's like, I hope Andy's not calling Pacey an Einstein, but...
No, right.
I don't think he's quite there. But she's not, she's not like, you're so dumb, haha. I can't believe you can walk on your two legs, yeah.
She does kind of go at him in the bedroom, like when they're studying later, though. She's like, "You are up Crapola Creek without a paddle," and I'm like, he already heard it from one annoying character. Don't be the second one.
Yeah, that's true.
Let it go. Let it go. Yeah. So Dawson rocks up to Joey. He's so excited. He's like, "We got $2,500 to put towards our next movie. You're going to produce. I'm going to write and direct. We're the dream team. Everyone in Boston thinks so." And she's like, "Yeah, I'm out." And I was really pissed at her but I think it's just I think it's lame she doesn't want to do it, but that's just because that's something that I would have loved to do in high school. Like, what do you mean you don't want to make a movie?
Dude, I know.
You got money.
Every kid's dream.
No, and she's like, "I got art class." And I'm like, art's and fun.
I mean, Mary, when I was in high school, I wasn't even like a film person. But me and my friends made a lot of home movies just because it was a blast.
Yeah, I remember. You put me in a bathrobe, a lion mask, and had me chase someone and then jump into the pool.
And then we had the mask float up from underwater. It was really intense.
I don't remember the plot, but I do remember jumping in the pool and throwing my bathrobe over.
Yes, I remember that vividly. I remember we...
Looking from side to side.
Yes! Yes!
My greatest acting moment.
It was a star-stellar performance. And we even did a little documentary where we walked around our town with bottles of Coke versus Diet Coke.
Oh, shit.
Gave it to strangers and asked them to burp to see which one would make them burp more.
Oh my god, what
the
was
burp
it called?
survey.
It was like the burp survey. Oh, you should
Oh
find
my god,
those
I know.
tapes.
And only one, like, a lot of, like, the old ladies were like, I will not do that. They were so offended.
Young
I will
ladies.
not burp on film.
I will
We had the
not
one
do
kid that we had do it. He was, like, a kid in our high school. He did, like, an amazing burp. But as he was burping, the semi-truck was, like, rumbling behind him, so it drowned it out completely. So you couldn't even hear it. Oh, my gosh.
That's so
We were like, no!
That's so funny.
It was very funny, though. I remember our dad was like, you need to submit this somewhere.
Should put it on YouTube
I should try to find it. I hope that it still exists.
Yeah. It has. You should submit
It's like,
this.
Dad, I don't know.
Our dad was very encouraging of things that don't always deserve
It's so
encouragement.
true. It's like, I don't know, Dad.
Oh
my
god.
It's very funny.
Too funny.
But yeah, dude, Joey, it's like, what the heck? Like,
I know. It made me mad. But I mean, I get it. It just.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised.
Right.
But yeah.
And then Jack swoops right
God.
in. The second D walks away. He starts throwing out excuses for why he kissed her. It was a full moon. I'm like, listen, bro. It's a full moon, what, every 30 days?
Once a month, I believe.
Like, you can't be throwing that excuse out for bad behavior every couple weeks. Give me a break. It was a full moon. I didn't know what I was doing. No, get out of here. And then she's like flirting with him. Joey confesses that she was actually mad at herself for kissing him. And he's like, get over it. I miss hanging out with you. And I'm like, good grief. Y'all aren't friends. It's just making me mad.
Yeah, Jack was being really forward. And
yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah, and I thought better of him. I thought he was more like a sweet, sensitive type.
Me too. Now listen to this. I took a BuzzFeed quiz. Which Dawson Creek character are you? And I got Jack. Do you think this is something I would do?
Mary. No, I don't. I honestly don't.
Maybe in high school.
Well, then it's fitting. Maybe Jack is outgrown.
Right. Maybe he evolves. Yeah.
That's funny. I need to take one of those. I haven't done that yet.
Take them.
Oh, man.
I was surprised. I wasn't expecting to see him because he's not that much of a main character for us.
No, we don't really know him very well yet. So. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I really liked him up until I didn't like this. I wasn't a fan of this.
I don't like this. I didn't like it when he was like, I would kiss Joey again. I don't like the whole manipulating, trying to swerve his way in.
No. Yeah, you have to respect that even if you are really crazy about the person. That's just a decent thing to do. Like, you could still like them and like...
Or wait for them to make the first move. Don't be really trying to slug your way in.
It just seems kind of skeezy. And like it's gonna blow up. Like it's not even a smart strategy.
No, it's bad. It's a bad idea.
Not the smartest Jack move.
Exactly. So Jen is post Advil at lunch. She's a lot perkier than the last time we saw her.
Oh right, I miss those days when one Advil will bring you out of a hangover.
Tell me about it. I was so hungover on Monday of all days.
Mare.
I almost passed out on the freaking subway.
No.
This man was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, I'm really not." It was so bad. Christina was bad.
No, I hate that.
I had to take 4 Advil, and I still felt like trash.
Sunglasses and Advil.
It was a mess, and I was working at a children's show, and the kids were just screaming, and I was like, "I'm gonna die today." Like it was so bad. Okay, well, anyway,
yeah, Jen still can pop back real quick.
Jealous of Jen, big time. Yeah, Pacey. That was my note. Pacey starts telling Andy about the guidance counselor and how he got ragged.
He got dragged.
Andy gives this whole big. He got dragged. Andy gives this whole big speech, which we already talked about. She says he needs to be rescued, not ridiculed. That's something that all these teachers need to take to heart. Then Chris comes by.
Man.
Chris from last episode. He wants to invite Jen to another little party.
A P-A-R-T.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
you're
I'm pretty sure everyone at the table can spell.
You're missing a letter. I wasn't sure what the dynamic would be between Jen and Chris.
Yeah.
This was not what I was expecting. I can't say
they're friends with Benny's.
Yeah, I thought it would be like, from how it played last episode, I thought he was gonna like be a wham bam thank you ma'am situation. Yeah. But I guess not. I guess he's like, she's a good friend to have, which, ooh, shudder.
Fucking creepy. Sorry, listeners, but
yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's DTF. So
yeah, crazy. And his friend,
you know how it goes.
Like giving her a massage. It was.
Yeah, they're being weirdos.
Crazy.
And she's like, Dawson, why don't you come to the party too? And he's like, I could either write my screenplay or have a hangover.
I love Dawson.
I think I know what I'll be spending my time doing this evening.
I am such a Dawson.
And so is Jen. She was, you are? You just said you wanted to come dancing.
I do want to come dancing, but I told you I also like to flake on things. And when people are like, oh, we're going to drink so much, I'm like, secretly I'm going to have 2 drinks and not be hungover tomorrow.
Well, yeah, that's fair, but you'll still go and be present.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Dawson was fun.
Yeah, and Jen's basically like, do not judge me. She gets like super defensive real quick. Do not judge me, Dawson. Oh. Don't judge my partying ways. And he's like, it's fine. Like, I don't judge you. I'm just not going to drink.
Yeah. Yeah, and then she's like, I think, because Dawson said, like, oh, or she's like, stop saying stuff or whatever. And he's like, I didn't say a word. So I think she's feeling guilty. That's how that read to me. Like, she's like projecting her guilt onto him, but he doesn't judge her.
He don't really care. Yeah, so but then it cuts back to Pacey and Andy, and he's just having another pity party. He's like, I'm not Luke Skywalker. I'm not even Luke Perry, which I thought was pretty funny. And then he's like, there's no hero here. I am a joke. And I'm like, Pacey, you have some real, like, self-hatred issues. Like, oh, it's hard to listen to him talk.
Yeah, he is really going over the top with it. And he seems...
And then Andy's like, he seems confident other than when he's saying this stuff.
I know.
So, I don't know.
Too convenient for the episode. It's kind of a setup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then Andy's like, heroes are made, not born. And I'm like, is it true?
Oh, that's a good, is it true?
Do you guys think that's true? Heroes are made, not born?
Well, that's a classic nature versus nurture question. But we should poll the listeners and see what kind of crowd we've got.
Yeah, we'll do a poll.
I'm curious. And by the way, speaking of polls, only one person told us what your favorite breakup food was, and it was so sad. It was nothing. Like, no food. Which
that's so pathetic. Listeners, why didn't you poll?
I know, listeners, we're starving. We don't know what to eat.
I know. We're heartbroken and we're hungry.
It's just, we can only eat nothing for so long before we die.
Well, maybe that was just an unpopular poll. Maybe we'll get another.
No, yeah, that was a fill in the blank. That wasn't a multiple choice. So I think if we did multiple choice, it would be better.
Oh, it wasn't. You had to.
Yes, you had to free. It was a free response.
Someone typed in nothing.
Yes. So it's like, I don't eat. Something like that along those lines. It was nothing.
Oh, that's what we said.
I know it was. It's true. I was like, well, that's us too.
Mm. Well, we'll do multiple choice because people are more keen to answer those. I guess.
I think so. Well, I'll make one response. Other. Please type your answer below.
Okay, nothing. Heroes are not real. Yeah, so anyway, Jack is doing this really boring cafeteria banter. Which, like, how many episodes are we going to have to sit through this cafeteria chit-chat? Like, we know the food sucks. It's not funny. It's not flirty.
Yeah, right? Good call. It's not. Yeah, it's, like, very tired.
It's just, like...
It's like, bring
and then
your
he asks her on
lunch.
a
hate
date.
it so much.
Exactly.
Make a sandwich in the morning. Ask your mom for help.
Prep. Do meal prep like the rest of us.
Come on, kids.
Not that I ever do that, but
yeah.
Oh, yeah. What do you think about this DAT thing? I mean, that sounds to me like something an F-boy does. It's not even a date, it's a DAT. Okay, don't get the wrong idea.
Oh my god, I wrote a DAT, question mark, exclamation point, which is
It reminds me of those, like, guys where they ask you out on a date, and before you even show up, they're like, I'm not looking for anything serious. And it's like, all right, wait to break up with me until we've actually had the date.
Oh my god. No, yeah, it's like, it's
Right.
lame. I mean, I know Jack is maybe intimidated by Joey, because she's intimidating, let's be real. But it was
True.
kind of lame. I just wrote, like, oh boy.
No.
Next.
I wrote shake my head.
SMH, yeah.
SMH. And then he immediately comes over to brag to his sister about the date, and Pacey's like, leave me out of it, dude.
Oh, right.
And it's
I
like,
know.
yeah, like, he's not
That's
even,
a super,
aware.
another rude thing. It's like, yeah, it's like, I thought Jack was different than Dawson, but he's, like, worse, because he's not
Yeah.
self-aware, but, like, in a, like, aggressive way.
A self.
Yeah, I feel like Dawson is more like a matter of circumstance.
He's clueless.
You know, if he's just with someone, he'll say something, but Jack, like, goes up and seeks it out.
He flaunts it.
Yeah. Not a fan.
No, me neither.
But yeah, oh yeah, Andy's like, well, Jack, you should go, because Jack was worried about leaving Andy home alone with the mom during the date. But she's like, oh,
Yeah.
I've got it under control, don't worry.
I'm like, I've heard that before.
Oh my god, yeah, last episode. I am in total control of this party, or this event.
Yeah, right.
Don't think so. But Pacey is offering to go help, and he did really take control of the study group, so. And
He did, that's true.
I suppose.
He's good with people. He'd be a good manager.
He would be. He's likable, too. And he's, like, common sense.
Yeah.
That's, like, the two most important things in a manager.
Yeah, like, he'd be a great manager.
Yeah, and he'd make you laugh. Like, it'd be fun to work for him.
He'd keep people calm. He doesn't freak out.
No, yeah, he is very good at that.
He has good perspective.
Yeah. Pacey for manager. 2020.
Mr. Manager. Oh, we just say manager.
I don't have any misters in my office, so.
You are so lucky.
Dude, I know. It's awesome. We have a male intern right now. But he's good. He's a good guy.
Right. That's fine. As long as he stays in his place.
Works for us.
Oh my god. So anyway, Dawson drops by to give Joey half the prize money, which was very nice.
Oh my god, yeah, I didn't even consider that. And I was like, oh, Dawson.
I did consider it, but I didn't expect him to do it.
Yeah, it was an upstanding move.
It was, and he even says, my intentions here are honorable.
Dawson, when are they
It's
not?
like, Dawson, you're always saying that shit.
That's true. That's
We
like
know.
I've heard of. Yes.
That's his like go-to phrase. He should have it tattooed on his forehead. My intentions are honorable. It's like, oh my god.
Oh, Dawson.
And he's really like staring straight through her. He's like, I believe in you, Joey. I always have. And it's like, it's getting creepy, the amount of staring he's doing.
Yeah, he's intense.
Yeah, and he's like, well, what are you doing? Like, what are you going out? And she's like, I'm just hanging out with a friend. And he's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, what? Like, you know she doesn't have any other friends.
That's true.
Who are you hanging out with? That would be the next question. Who? I thought I was your only friend.
It does seem that way. Yeah, who is her? She doesn't have any other friends. You're right. Yeah.
No.
Good point. I didn't think of that. But she really friend zones Dawson. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, she does. She's like, can we just be friends? And it's like, yeah, you already decided that.
Yeah, stop pouring salt in the wound.
Right.
Oh my god. But it's super awkward because when Dawson goes to leave, Jack rolls up, and it's just like,
It's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yes, good. That's a good use of that song right there.
Thank you.
Oh. Yeah, I wrote a little.
I was surprised that Dawson didn't sucker punch him again. It looked like it was headed that
Yeah, it wasn't good. I wrote a little sideways mouth face, like, ooh, it's getting sketchy.
way. He's mean mugging him.
Fucking, yes. Oh man, I'm glad they saw each other though.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. Dawson knows what's up now.
Yeah. But can he handle it?
Well,
It just feels like she made up this thing. Apparently she needs to be alone to figure out who she is, but yet she's fine to explore a whole new relationship. It doesn't make sense to me. And it's the same kind of bullshit that Jen dropped on him. And I'm like, if you're just not into him anymore, then say that. But it seems like it was a lie now, and that makes me mad.
I know, yeah, Jen did do the same. And it's,
Mhm.
yeah, it's confusing. It's like, well, part of figuring out who you are, I don't know if you could do it in a vacuum. Like, I think that's just I mean, for Jen and Dawson, I think it's more bullshit because yeah, because she was just like, I can't be with guys. She didn't even say I need to be alone. I cannot be with guys right now.
Now she's with
multiple. She was with Billy, you know, like, well, kissed him, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Joey, yeah, Joey's like, I need to figure out who I am. But from her perspective, it's like forever she was like, Dawson's the one, Dawson, Dawson, Dawson. So part of her growth might be like, what's it like to have a thing with someone else? What does that do to me as a person? So I can see that. But she should maybe be honest and open, like, I can't be with you while I figure myself out. That would probably be a better way to phrase it than I have to be alone.
Yeah, because she's immediately jumping into a casual relationship.
Yeah, and she seems like legit into it.
Which I mean, I think most people know those can send you for more of a loop than anything else.
The casual ones?
Yeah. You start overthinking everything.
Yeah.
And then you catch feelings.
Yeah. I know. I think this is going to be messy.
Me too. Oh my god. And then Dee has to immediately go to help frickin' Mitch.
So sad.
And I'm like, Mitch, do it your
He's
damn
in that
self.
warehouse from Tamara. It's supposed to be for the restaurant.
Is that the same spot?
So doesn't it look really industrial?
Oh god. I don't know. It looks kind of New Yorky with the red brick.
I thought it was Tamara's place. And I was like,
it could be.
You're just not doing your restaurant.
That looked more like wide open, though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's what I immediately thought.
It was like more like a loft or something.
Yeah, it doesn't look cozy. It's sad, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not my style.
So anyway, Mitch, nah. So Mitch gives him a key, and he's like, yo, I don't want another friend or a buddy. I want a father. Can you respect that? And Mitch is like, I guess I'll have to. It's like, dude, you just don't want to be his dad anymore?
It's so pathetic. Oh.
I just don't get it. I'm like, you're just clocking out on the dad shift?
Yeah, so you don't get to do that. You're his father forever.
Like you're his father for life. What if Gail, like, after she cheated, was like, yeah, I'm out. Like, Dawson, we can be friends, but you're gonna have to find a new mom.
Yeah, that would never happen.
Like,
It's crazy.
It doesn't work that way.
Mitch is losing it.
Oh, I hate Mitch.
Yeah, Dawson for father. He's more mature. He's smarter.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's making money.
He's
he got $25K.
Yeah, right? He could move out now like Pacey wanted to.
Yeah, right. I forgot about that. That plotline kind of faded away.
Yeah, it really did. Well, maybe they'll come back. You never know. So Dee's like, I want to get slammed. Although he doesn't. He just drinks a Coke at this party. But he's like, I'm going to go party with my girl Jen. We're going to have a real good time tonight. And she's like, cool, but you cannot bitch or moan about my partying habits. And he's like, yeah, that's cool. And then she's like, this isn't a date. And it's like, girl, you know he doesn't want to date you. Like, why are you doing this to yourself again?
Aww.
Oh my god. So, yeah. But they're gonna go hang out as friends. But it's funny, too, that, like, Jen's not interested in Dawson now that he's single. That's, like, so classic.
No, you're right. It is so high school. Yeah.
You know? She's like, oh, he's single now? I'm over it.
Yeah, well, she's on to other interests.
Pastures. Other activities.
OMG.
Like a ménage à.
Ooh, yeah, the menage a trois. Jen could have marked yes for that one.
Okay. Yeah, girl.
But anyway.
Oh,
yeah.
Christine. Did you? Oh, wait, no. Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say when they get to the party, I think it's right when they get there. I love Dawson's quote about it. He says, "Oh wow, this is like the destruction of young America."
I know. It's like, that's such a freaking grandfather.
So not Dawson's scene. I know, like, Dawson, you are young America.
Oh, yeah. Relax.
Oh, brother.
So, like, Pacey goes over to Andy's to study, and did you notice... Oh, her mom's, like, banging on about Tim again.
Yeah.
But did you notice
noticed.
that Andy has the same confetti
Yes,
lampshade?
I totally noticed. I was like, oh, wait.
Okay, our mom told us that she made that lampshade
She
herself.
didn't.
That
She
was
did.
bullshit. She told
Oh my
me
God,
that.
what a
Like,
liar.
Mom, where'd you get this lamp? I'm like, where'd you get this lampshade? She's like, oh, I made
What
it.
the? She did? Oh, I'm gonna have to
Yes.
call her out on that one.
She's like, I glued it onto the...
Jeez Louise. That's very
She's a
funny.
liar. I wonder what else she lied to me about. Santa,
yeah.
Lampshade.
Oh my God. No, I was shocked to see
but
that.
yeah,
I was like, hold up.
I know, me too. I was like, how'd they get our mom's artisanal lampshade? Oh my God.
She probably meant I made it / I put it on top of the lamp.
Yeah, maybe. That's possible.
So weird. Oh man.
Yeah. So then it like cuts to Jack and Joey on the stupid date. Jack's obsessed with lightning.
Ugh, yeah, they're about to get hit by lightning.
Yeah. Joey then confesses that her and Dawson tried to recreate the kite and the key experiment, and I was like, again, where are your parents?
Oh man.
This is
That
terrible.
is dangerous, right?
Yeah, and then Jack gets jealous again. And I'm
I
like,
wonder how many times
my God,
Joey
and then-
mentions Dawson on the date. She probably mentioned him like
Oh my God,
nonstop.
probably like 53.
Like, Dawson, blah
Yeah.
blah blah. Me and Dawson. Dawson that.
this
Dawson
and
this.
Dawson
I can
that.
see it.
And then, Jack says he would duel Dawson over Joey. It's like, boy, get a grip. That is
Oh,
ridiculous.
Stop. No dueling.
High school boys, stop. Jen is getting schwasty.
Yeah, Jen is like really drinking herself sick.
Yep. Party girl.
Party hardy, right?
Yeah. Oh, then Andy gets a call from the supermarket. Ring, ring. Mark it for you. Okay, and then it cuts to the supermarket. Now, I just want to say, I live in New York. This is like the most normal person. If I saw Andy's mom, I'd be like, that's the most normal person I've seen all day. I don't know why people are gathering around her. I don't know why she's bad for business. I don't know why people are afraid of her. She's just talking about her husband. Like, she's not even saying anything weird. What do you think?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the only thing when Andy showed up, they're like, she can't keep doing this. I was like, oh, well, maybe the first time people were like, oh, whatever. But maybe they knew, like, her husband was dead. So
Her husband's not dead.
Her husband didn't die? Oh, no, he left, though. He left her. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, maybe they were like, oh, her husband's gone.
You can still call him.
Yeah, it just seemed kind of like she obviously isn't right in the head. And maybe she would just stand there and hold court and just, like, be loud and people would get uncomfortable. I mean, I feel like if...
Yeah, I guess she just, like, wasn't even
if
being
I saw...
loud.
Yeah,
No,
if I
she
saw
was
someone
just
like that in the store,
talking.
I would just walk away. I wouldn't make a big deal about it.
I wouldn't stand there and watch like I'm watching a play.
No, I'd be like,
what are these people
Leave
doing?
the woman alone. I have to tell you, today...
Leave Brittany alone.
I was waiting for an Uber because the metro... I live in Washington, D.C., and the metro is a hot mess. It's, like, always breaking down. I waited for two cars, and they both went out of service. And then they're like, oh, we're doing shuttle service. I was like, oh, great. I'm just going to take an Uber. Or a Via. I did a Via. And I called the car, and I was waiting, and this tall guy walks up to me and says something crazy about a wallet. And I didn't know what he said, so I just looked at him, and then he walked up even closer to me, and I got scared, so I was walking away, and I said, what are you doing? Stop! And then he's like, okay, and walked away. But it was, like, very scary. It was, like, you know when that kind of weird thing happens that kind of, like, throws you off all day? It was scary, but it's, like, that's the kind of thing, like... That's the aggressive behavior. You're like, all right, this cannot happen.
Yeah.
Someone just talking.
Right.
Yeah. Andy's mom wasn't,
Holding
she
a grocery
wasn't like
basket.
following people around. This is my husband's steak. You know what I mean?
If only.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh my god.
And Pacey, I'm sorry.
ahead.
Pacey goes with Andy to the store. And he again takes charge of the situation, swoops in, talks to the mom about food. Oh, I'm hungry. What do you have at home? Can you make me a sandwich? You know, he just plays it really cool.
You know what always cures a woman's psychosis is when you ask her to make you a sandwich.
Oh man,
But
feminism was the show. I mean, not really, but
I mean, Pacey's being nice and he's being thoughtful, but I don't know. I mean, I already liked Pacey. I don't know if this has increased my like of him. Like, I still like him a lot. He did a good job. I don't know. What do you think?
yeah, I was waiting for something way bigger. I guess maybe it was just like
the title, the hero. I thought he was kind of like save a cat from a burning building, or
yeah, it seemed.
I don't know. And like, I kind of hope that Andy's mom isn't like cured now.
Oh my god.
Because that's not.
That
real.
would be insane. Yeah, I feel like the real hero in the show in this episode was Dawson for him and Jen. Yeah.
Dee saves the freaking day. He sees these dudes taking Jen upstairs. He follows close behind. Yeah. Jen's about to have a male, female, or three-way. Dawson walks in. And Chris is like the biggest creeper of this entire show. Hey, Dawson, you want to play? I was like, wow, you are such a weird dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then it immediately cut to commercial, and this Victoria's Secret ad played, and the lyrics were "Come play with me," and I was like, weird. It was weird. It was spooky.
Yeah.
But anyway, Dee runs in. He throws Jen over his shoulder and carries her out, and she is a freaking mess.
Yeah, she's way too drunk to consent. It's just really too
drunk. She is so wasted. And like, I mean, her acting is really great in the scene. She's amazing.
She really is stellar. Like, Katie Holmes, I don't find that great of an actress, but Michelle Williams is just like, wow. Like, I can tell you're born for greatness.
Well, especially in this scene. Because, like, other scenes, the stuff they have her saying is just so over the top. But, like, she's able to play this really well. Dee calls her disgusting. She throws up all over a white picket fence. Then somehow they start complimenting each other. They call each other special, and they hug it out.
Oh my god. I was touched by that. Yeah. She was saying like like Jen drinks herself sick, but Dawson is like, well, I'm sad too, but I'd prefer to keep my melancholy. At least it's real. I was like, oh, that's pretty deep. Deep. And then
Deep D.
Jen is like, oh well, I don't have the hope you have, or something along those lines.
Yeah, you have.
But
hope.
Then Dawson, he calls her special, and Jen says, "I'm not special. You just want me to be," which was a killer line. I was like,
that broke my heart. Yeah.
And then Dawson is like, Jen, if you weren't special, you wouldn't be so miserable, which was another killer line. I was like, nice job, Dawson's Creek. You got it real deep there.
But also can't glorify sadness.
You can't, no.
But also, you shouldn't shame people for being sad. Sadness is okay.
Yeah, and it's
a regular part of life.
Kind of like making that argument. Like, Jen is trying to drown it out with the drinking and the partying. Dawson's like, it's okay. It's makes you a special person. You're gonna feel it. Whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he gets the hero badge in my book.
Yeah, I agree.
Dawson.
Yeah. He does a more heroic thing.
Saved it.
Well, I mean, Andy's mom, they're about to call the police on her.
Yeah.
So.
No, I don't want to downplay Pacey, but I was expecting something like mind-blowing.
Yeah. And Dawson really took charge, because he could have easily been intimidated by those guys.
Oh, yeah.
And not wanted to step on their toes. You know what I mean? Like, he really stands by his friend.
Yeah, that was like his pure goodness coming through. He didn't think about himself. He's just like, I gotta help Jen. Mm-hmm. And then he helped her, like, even beyond. Like, he, like, changed her
he helped
mindset.
Her. Yeah, he brings her, and then he brings her to Mitch's bachelor pad. Mm-hmm. Lets her spend the night. And, you know, it's nice.
Yeah, like, he really takes care of her.
Yeah.
And then, Joey, after her lightning date, goes to Trusty Dawson's, which was very interesting. And she walks in, and it's dark and empty, and all she has is that little stuffed shark for comfort.
She hugs the shark close. He's so cute.
I know. I really want a stuffed shark. I was like, oh, Jaws.
It was very cute. But before any of this happens, Pacey wants to hit the books again.
Oh, I skipped it.
And Mitch says, I can be your father, Dawson. Which seems like a bad rewrite of Luke, I am your father.
Dawson's like, Dad.
Dad, you suck. Jen wants to know about his movie. She seems genuinely happy
That's
for him.
true.
Which makes
She
me
had
really
the good
happy.
reaction. Joey was not.
Yeah, Joey had the bad reaction. Yeah, and Dee's like, I don't know how this romance that I'm writing will end. And Jen's like, just promise me you won't have any happy endings because they're too unrealistic. That was pretty sad. She's so jaded. She's so young.
I know. That's true. Well, I mean, she's wise.
Well, listeners, this was a speed episode.
Yeah, Mary's got a dance party to go to.
I'm going dancing, baby.
And I am not. I'm going to chill.
Christine's not, but if you were here,
I would go with you for sure. I might eat some pasta and watch The West Wing.
That sounds good.
Great.
Good night.
Chill.
Good night.
Chill so hard. But Mary, we got to talk about our dares.
First, we got to do our dares. Okay, so what? Do you have good news?
Oh my God, Mary, I did it!
Oh my God! Which one did you do? Oh, well, you had
such an easy one. I did.
Is that the one you did?
I did it.
Nice. Give us the
God.
context.
Well, I almost forgot about it, but I was hanging out with my friend in Baltimore this weekend, and we were at dinner, and we were talking about, boys, as you do with your girlfriends. And, I started, bitching a little bit, complaining. And at one point, I remembered the dare, and I was like, oh, perfect. Fuck that shit. I said it, and I was like, yes! And then she didn't even bat an eye.
Awesome.
It just flowed right naturally into the conversation.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty.
It is a normal phrase.
Okay, Christine, guess what? I, too, did my dare.
So amazing. Oh, my God.
I know. So, I totally forgot about it until today. And I was at work, and I was listening to the pod, secretly.
To our pod?
And...
Oh, I love it.
And I remember... To remind myself what I was laughing at my own jokes, which is bad.
No, it's good.
I was laughing to myself at my desk. But that reminded me of my dares. So I'm working on a writing project with 3 of my friends. I have a web series coming out, which I'm going to plug right now. It's called Everyone Else Has. It's coming out February 28th. We have a YouTube channel you can subscribe to. But I was texting all the people in that group because my friend, he keeps... posting all these stills of me on the Instagram, and they're always really unflattering photos.
Mary, you always look cute.
And I
don't know what you're talking about.
Well, anyway, I was like, you're the king of posting bad photos of me on Instagram. And he, did a little graffiti thing on one of our postcards where he, defaced us all, so he, drew a mustache on my face. And I was like, the hawk circles.
Oh.
And I thought everyone would be like, what? But everyone just laughed. So I was like, got away with it. I was saying something real weird in conversation.
Thank you, Dawson Leary. Oh, that's so cool.
Yep.
Mary, we both get a big fat point this week.
It's a record week.
I'm so happy we did it.
Me too.
Good go us.
So what do you got for me? What do you got for me this week?
So this week I have 2 options for you. Amazing. The first one is fun. You have to say it to a good friend though. Or someone you hate, maybe? Or someone who annoys you.
Oh, boy. Lots of options, then.
So really anybody, I guess. It's quite a range. This is a quote, and I don't even remember who said it, but I wrote it down. It might have been Andy to Pacey. If you act like a dope, people are going to treat you like one.
Ooh, that's
a mean one. But it could be someone that's really bothering you at work. If you can be that salty at work.
I don't want to do that. There's someone we all jokingly pick on at work.
You could do that. Or you could do it about yourself, self-deprecating.
Oh, true. Thanks for the
options.
you
got options. You can play it different ways. And the second one is, I don't remember who said this either, but it might have also been Pacey, Andy. I don't know. I just write quotes down without context. This one is, you're not as subtle as you are genuine. Which is a good one. But it might also be insulting.
No.
I guess it depends how you...
That's a good one. That could be a flirty one.
Oh, see? There you go.
I
know. You're such a good flirt.
This is... okay, this is what I have for you. You can say, hey, wanna play?
Oh, God.
Or you can... I'm giving you options. Or you can say...
Maybe I'll go to the arcade.
I had another one and now I lost it. Frig. Oh, you could say my intentions here are honorable.
Oh, big Dirty D quote.
Dirty D.
My intentions here are honorable.
Hey, one of them.
Oh my gosh.
Too funny.
Maybe do that one.
I mean, you could go to a bar where there's Jenga.
That's what I was
something,
thinking.
Just like, hey,
I actually live like 2 blocks away from a bar that has Jenga. So
nice.
Maybe I will stop by there this weekend. Strike up a random conversation.
Make the tower, and then be like,
hey, you want
to play? Who knows?
Yeah, hey, Mary, you're looking out for me, getting me out of my pasta West Wing nights.
I mean, that sounds pretty good,
That's
to be
awesome.
honest. It's gonna suck to have to go all the way back into the city, but I will do it for a dance party.
Yeah,
so.
80s at that. It's
for real. All right, listeners, thanks for listening.
Yeah, we love you. We value your time. I always say we love you.
We have honorable intentions.
Yeah.
We believe in you, and we always have.
And we think you're very special.
We do. Yeah. If you weren't so special, you wouldn't be so sad. That's true of us, Christine. We were so sad. That's why we started.
That's right. And Dawson's like, hey, that makes you special. Dawson.
Yeah, Dawson's like, y'all are cool.
Dirty D. He's the real hero. He's the real MVP.
Dirty dog. I like it when you called him a deep D.
Deep D. I know. I like that too. Deep dish. That's like Pacey.
Oh
like,
my
back
god.
Pizza, man.
Yeah, the pizza. Can I have some of these pepperonis? All right, listeners. Well, I gotta go. So it was great recording another pod, and we hope we'll see you next week.
Catch you later. Bye, listeners.
Bye.